guys, welcome back to my channel. That was like squeaky. So in today's video, we do this look right here, which was so fun to do and honestly so easy to do. I know it looks a little bit complicated, I know it looks a little difficult, but it's honestly not. And that is because I feel like I couldn't achieve this look today if I didn't have this palette right here. This is the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons palette, and let me tell you, this baby is like a dream come true. Look how stunning these colors are. They're gorgeous. And this blue shade right here, check this out. Look at that. It is stunning. Oh, we used this today, by the way. We used this shimmer shade as well. We dipped into a lot of shades with this palette. I really wanted to try it out, give it a fair shot, use as many colors as I possibly could, and I feel like I definitely did that today. So I'm not going to blabber on too much for this intro. I also don't want to give away my final thoughts on this palette. Maybe it's not as good as I wanted it to be. I don't know. You'll have to wait till the end of the video. So before we jump in, I just want to say welcome. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button down below and like this video. Okay, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to shut my gob so you guys can see how I got this look. So just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eye. I just used my Revlon Candid Concealer. And the first shade I went in with is Thunder. When I first did this look, I used the black shade in it, but I felt like it kind of darkened the look too much. So I thought maybe the dark blue would kind of like brighten it up a little bit. So I'm just going to put that on my inner and outer corner. And I'm keeping this color kind of low, like just barely above my crease. And then the same for the outer corner. We're going to round it out and just go a little bit above your crease. This is just to get my shape. I know I'm going to have to like open my eye and get right in there where the color was missing. But right now we're just getting our shape, so it's going to look it's going to look messy before it looks better. So just trust the process. Then I'm going to dip into Hibiscus, which is this purple shade here. And right now, I'm mostly just packing the color on. I'm not worried too much about blending it. I just want to get it in its right spot, and then we'll come back and do all the blending. These Beauty Bay palettes, oh my god, they're some of the best palettes I've ever used. Beauty Bay is just, they're killing it. So once I have my purple on top of there, I'm just going to kind of start pulling this out a little bit, because we are really winging this shape out. So I put concealer right here too, but we're pulling these shades out pretty far. I don't know what really possessed me to do this, but I was playing with this palette last night and I did this same look and I just fell in love with it. I don't know what it was. Then I took Flamingo. Oh my god, this shade, whew, it is so freaking pretty. It's almost like a hot pink shade, but kind of not. I can't even explain it. But we're going to take that shade and very lightly, we're going to put it right where we ended that purple and start pulling that shade out as well. And you don't want to go full in with the product. You kind of just want to build it up. You don't want to just go right on in with it. It'll make it too hard to blend. So I'm literally just one dipping it and then going in. That's all I'm doing. This part takes some time. Don't rush it. I've learned rushing it just makes it not come out. Just really take your time. God, this shade is just stunning. Then I'm going to take the shade Sorbet and just kind of do the same thing. Wherever I ended that blend on that pink, that's where I'm placing the orange. Most of the product anyway, and then I'm going to start blending it out. I know it looks crazy, I know, but it all pulls together, I promise. Then once you get your orange, you're going to take the yellow shade. There's 2 yellow shades in this palette, and I really feel like they could have just stuck with the one shade. But I'm going to take the brightest one. It's called Zest. And we're gonna put that right where we ended the orange, and again, just pull it out. Literally right into the hairline. Don't even trip, just do it. So I'm going to leave this alone for a little bit. I'm still going to have to go back in and blend. I was just laying colors down, but I'm going to go ahead and work on the front. So all you're doing with the front is just going in with the same colors that we used on the end. So I'm going to go in with Flamingo and just pop that right on that purple. So for the inner part, I'm actually going to go in with the shade Reef. And this is the lighter orange. And just blending it in. And on that same brush, just wiping it off, going back in with the yellow shade. I'm keeping this more towards the front of the brow as opposed to dragging it down in here. Because if you drag it down in here, it's going to make your eyes look sick. So I'm keeping that right towards the front of the brow. And that's the front part done. This part was super easy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back in with all these shades just over and over again, using the same shades, using the same brushes, just building and blending. I'm going to speed it up for you guys though, so you're not sitting here just bored watching me blend for a half hour. So enjoy. I swear, it doesn't look as blended on camera as it does in person. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like right in here on camera, it doesn't look blended at all. But I swear it is. I don't know what it is, that's weird. So I'm gonna connect this like little bridge right here, and I'm gonna take the shade Reef. And I'm just lightly connecting it. I don't want too much pigment in here. But I thought it looked weird if I didn't connect it, if that makes sense. I don't know. And then I'm gonna just kind of drag that color into this red right here just to blend it a little bit. So for the middle part, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the shade that's in here, but I figured like, why not, you know? I'm gonna try and use as much shades in here as I possibly can. So I'm gonna take the shade Mirage. So stunning. I mean, oh my God, it doesn't get any better than that, friends. It really doesn't. That is gorgeous. And I'm using this dry, my brush is not wet. And you get that much payoff. It's literally stunning. And then I'm just gonna tap whatever's left over up on here. But I'm keeping most of the shimmer down here. Ooh. Like, what? Where does Beauty Bay get off, first off? So then I'm gonna dip back into this shade, which is Flamingo, and then I'm gonna dip back into Reef. And I'm just gonna blend in these edges right here. Ever so gently. And then I'm just gonna use that same brush to do it all. I'm not gonna switch brushes for this, but I'm just dipping into Reef and just going right on top of Flamingo. So to highlight the brow bone, there wasn't that much like highlighter options in this palette. So I took my Revlon strobe highlighter. I still don't know what shade this is, but it's the white one that has like the green reflex in it. I just popped that right on this empty space right here. I just took the brush that I used to connect these bridges here and then just blended the edges out. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I just went back in with some more of my concealer. So then I went back in with Thunder and ran this about halfway under the lash line. Then on that same brush, I dipped back into Hibiscus and put that under it. And then I took this brush. I'm not 100% sure why I took this brush, but I did. And I went back in with Flamingo, just a tiny, tiny bit. And then put that right under the edges here. Just tapping. I'm not swiping it, I'm just tapping it. Then I dipped back into Sorbet and just did the same thing. I'm using the same brush. This was just the easiest way, I think, to get the colors under here without dragging them down so far and making it look too blown out. I'm pretty sure that's why I use this brush. Then back in with Zest. So because I wanted to use as many colors in this palette as I could, I went in with the shade Deep right here. And then I kind of just put that in the middle of my lower lash line. It kind of gets covered up, like you can't really see it, but it made me feel better, so I'm putting it there. And then for the inner corner, I use the shade Oasis, which is so freaking stunning. This color is amazing. Oh, gorgeous. So then I went in with my L.A Girl Neon Shockwave liner. These are so good. This is in the shade Fresh. It's like a teal turquoise color. And I just use that to line my waterline. Okay, so this is basically the eye look completely done. I do still have to put on lashes and everything. So I'm going to come back and do that. And then I think I'm going to do my base on camera as well, which I normally don't kind of do in real time, but I figured I would just do that today. All right, so now that the eyes are done, completely done, we're going to work on my face. So I'm going to prime with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Good gravy. I do actually like this primer. I try not to use it so much just because I feel like it is a high-end primer. I mean, granted, I didn't pay full price for it because it's just the sample one, but, well, I guess I did pay full price for the sample, but you know what I'm saying, like, I didn't pay for the big one, but I kind of just like savoring it a little bit. Then I'm going to use my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. This is in the shade Cebu, I don't know how to say it, 610. This is like my tan shade. I said it in my last video that I did tan over the weekend, so I kind of have like a little bit of residual going on. So if you do this look, just remember that you have color pulled out to here. You don't want to like go over all your hard work with your foundation. I've done that and it freaking sucks. This is why I don't like to do my base on camera, just because I feel like I have really nothing to talk about. Like, what do people talk about when they're doing their base? I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer. I figured, why not? We're in a Juvia's Place type of mood, apparently. And I'm just keeping it right on those inner corners, forehead, nose, all the normal places. Has anyone tried the Juvia's Place bases? Like, the P. Louise bases, Juvia's Place kind of came out with their own. I think it's just like normal shades, though. I don't think it's colorful shades. But if you've tried them, let me know how they are, because I love the P. Louise ones, but they're just so expensive. So I'm going to cream contour like I literally always freaking do. And I'm just going in with my Huda Beauty one. Again, if you guys have one that you love, a cream contour that you love, let me know, because one, I'm almost out of this. Yes, I will most likely end up repurchasing it because it's like my favorite cream contour, but I feel like I'm just using the same thing over and over again, and I like trying new things. So if you have one that's like your go-to ride or die, let me know, because I want to try it. So I'm going to set my under eyes with my Jcat Luxe Pro Powder in the shade Porcelain. This is like one of the best setting powders, especially for under the eyes, because it just kind of like melts right into your skin, and it's super smooth and brightening, and it's cheap, so it's really, really good. I know they have different shades. They have like a banana, and I think they have like a peachy one. Then I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Lancome Long Time No Shine powder. This is okay. It's not the best. I prefer my Coty airspun one, but I'm trying to get rid of this one. I mean, this powder is good. It really is. It leaves your skin like looking soft and everything, but I feel like it doesn't keep my face set for very long, I feel. I don't know. Like, it looks beautiful when you first put it on, but over time it just kind of, your makeup just kind of comes right through. It might be good if you have drier skin, but since I'm oily, we have issues over here, okay, the oily people. Right, then I'm going to bronze, and I'm using my Misslynn Holiday Hooray Beach Please bronzer. I got this off Beauty Bay quite some time ago, but it's like a really good shade. I love this. I don't know why I don't reach for this more often, but like I need to, because it's beautiful. I feel like it's equivalent to Benefit Hoola, but for like way half the price, maybe even less. I think I paid like $4 for this thing. It's way less. I'm going to use this blush from a Tarte stack that I have. This is the 9 Ways to Shine Cheek Wardrobe. I don't know if this was like a limited edition thing or if it only came out during like Christmas time, but these are so pretty. I always forget to reach for these just because I forget like the colors that are in them, because it's like a weird stackable type of thing. But the shade I'm using is Decked Out, so maybe they have it like as a single. I'm not sure. Super pretty. They're not the most pigmented, but they're buildable, which I would rather have a buildable blush than a super pigmented right off the bat, because then you can go ham. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Highlighter. If you've been watching me for a while, you know this is like my hands down top favorite highlighter of all time. This is in the shade Snow Much Ice. And I stopped using it on my channel for a while because it was like the only thing I was ever using. But now I can come back for it. So we're just going to pop that right on the high points of our cheekies. I mean, God, just look at that. Oh, she is stunning. I always like to put highlight right here. I don't know why. I don't even know if you can see it. But it's almost like just a habit to put it right there. Then lately I've been filling in my little mole right here because I feel like he just gets so covered up with makeup. So I've been using this eyeliner pen that I got off Amazon. It's a color eyeliner thing. I don't really know. It's just the brown one. But I just put it right on my mole. Okay, so now I'm going to try and find a lip to go with this. I mean, you could really do any color. Sorry, I saw something that needed to be blended. You really can do any color with it, but I feel like I just want to do something like bold, something bright. Okay, I think I've decided, and I know I look crazy. That's because I have my lips lined. I lined my lips with the Wine Me lip liner from Morphe. Their lip liners are bomb, by the way. They're super creamy. So I think what I'm going to do, I wanted something like vampy for this, and I pulled out a color that I have not used in so long. It is Exorcism by kayxbeauty. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in such a long time. This was the best choice. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to go do something with my hair. I'm honestly probably just going to leave it like this, throw on some earrings, and then we will come back and talk about this whole shebang. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm not going to lie, I kept my hair completely the same. I just threw in some of my big Kardashian hoops. That's all I did. So let's talk about this makeup look, okay? I feel like I say this about all my makeup looks, but like I really love this one. I think it's because it's something different. Like, of course it's like the same colors that I would normally do, but like just the bringing it all the way out here is just so different for me. I tried it once in a video like not too long ago and it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but this time I love it. I think it came out so pretty. I feel like the lips were the perfect combo for this. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this look. But anyways, I want to talk about the palette for a second. So this little handy dandy guy right here, I love okay, first off, I love Beauty Bay. I love their products. I love almost everything they put out. I think they are just such a good brand and they're so affordable. But God, just something about these little palettes right here. I have the, I think it's Black Magic is what it's called, but it's more like on the blue and purple based type of shades. But oh my God, I just had to get my hands on this one when I saw it, and I got it on sale. But the bad thing is I think this is only limited edition. If they do still have it, I would highly suggest going and grabbing it because it's honestly perfection. The shimmers in here are gorgeous. The shades, the matte shades, are so easy to blend out. Whoo, they blend like freaking butter. There's hardly no work in it at all. Like this, I feel like with any other palette would take me so long to do. But with this guy, it was just so effortless. Honestly, it's so gorgeous. I dipped into a lot of shades in today's look. And I feel like I can really give like a full honest review on it and just say it's honestly so good, so worth the money. It's cheap. It was like $15 I think, but I got it on sale for I think like 10. If they still have it, I would highly recommend going and getting it, or if they don't have it anymore, maybe try and find it on like Amazon or eBay or something. It's so good, you won't regret it, especially if you're into these types of shades. Okay, I'm not gonna blabber on too much more. I feel like I've said what I had to say. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this look. So as always, if you like me, if you like my content, then hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video. And give this video a thumbs up, okay? It really helps me out. Thumbs up it, comment, whatever you want to do, okay? But I have nothing else to say except I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Another one? Are you joking? I just killed a fly in here that was loud and now there's another one. You better fuck off. So then can we focus? Thank you. So we're just going to ignore, so